In the case with Judge Brooks Smith, what the white boys are going to do, they're going to cause a rally, or they're going to incite a riot. Now, the little white boys in Judge Brooks Smith's case is so removed that they got set up, and they don't know what to do. It's striking me in my heart with that black voodoo needle sensation, jerking my back, causing Dr. Five to do an MRI, Dr. Five in Steubenville, Ohio to do an MRI, trying to make me cough. And the white boys know that everybody know they got neuroscience, know they got the little weapons, they can force monetary movements on you, know they doing radiation testing on human. Bill Clinton's already revealed them, know they have the heart attack gun. They know the white boys are always creating a weapon to do something stupid. See the house right there? That poor ass can't even afford that house. John Hussein said these are some poor ass whiteys that work for the U.S. government that Judge Brooks Smith will laugh at, the Third Circuit Court of Appeal. The U.S. Marshal in the case know it's a scam. No Raymond Scales sprayed the fingerprints on everything. So the white boys can set themselves up, and the U.S. Marshal could be a witness for the Third Circuit Court of Appeals and the Supreme Court. And he can go to any international court and tell them the little white boys in North America didn't know that Raymond Scales put his fingerprints on everything, so they can lure in the neuroscientist scam, to force monetary movements, to jerk the shoulders, to press on the heart, to cause inflammation in your legs, to use needle sensation, black voodoo, to press on the heart with like a needle laser. The white boy don't know that he was busted. And Honorable Judge Brooks Smith will laugh at him. And the Third Circuit Court of Appeals, they either couldn't read the motion or they set the white boy up. Giving these three motions, let these fools release what they doing, force them out there move, think that they gonna go around telling children what they do and they nothing but poor white trash. Think some little kids gonna listen to some idiot from neuroscience, the NSA, federal agents, the military. Some white fucking fools that wanna be a Supreme Court justice. John Hussein said that's what they are. I said, well, Mr. Why you so hard on them? You know those little white people want to be somebody that they're not. They want to be a Coach Jackie Sherrill, a Jimbo Covert, a Dr. Rod Fade, a J.C. Pelusi, Bill Neal, Russ Grimm, Jerry Brodsky, Greg Mines, the academic All-American. They want to be somebody. They want to be somebody that they're not. And the Bible says, don't try to be no more than what you are, because then you make yourself out of a fool. And when you know you get set up by the Pittsburgh Federal Court on a Rule 32, when they don't call it in the lower court, and then you know the Third Circuit don't send it back to the lower court, everybody knows it's a setup. Trying to bring in Jeffrey Ball, Malakopa, Crip Town when we get down, and it ain't gonna work because a little white boy too stupid to cover up his crime. John Hussein said they're gonna be forcing them monetary moves on you, but you gotta be like Parliament and turn this mother out. You gotta warn all the black people that they got a new weapon that's above the clouds, and they scheming. And the Holy Bible said, even though you plant your nest above the clouds, the Lord of hosts will bring it down in His zeal. And the Holy Quran tells you they watch you from a place you can't see. You need to talk to Minister Eddie Howard Jr. and he'll tell you about trickery. And Minister Dean Robinson, and Dr. Melvin Howard, and Minister Louis Farrakhan can tell you how the whitey scam all the time. But he didn't know this scam because he just ain't alert as he think he is, because he didn't believe that the white people were that damn wicked, John Hussein said. So Minister Louis Farrakhan, they giving you something to preach about. They giving the Africans something to preach about. All Muslims, when they go to Iraq and kill the military leader and then the spiritual leader, it's going to happen January the 3rd, 1990. So it is written, so it shall be done. And then January the 3rd, Kenny Montgomery going to pass away. And Linda L. Montgomery's brother that her dad put him in prison so she can learn how to handle it when they kidnap her spouse on December 7th, 1932 to December 7th, 1989. 7 whole days. And now the word from Charles and Frederick Douglass Brown knew that the government was going to kidnap Charles, and they got prepared for it. Charles was trained. Everybody in Millen, Pennsylvania, you know Charles was trained. And Coach Fold Face said, how fast can you run 10 yards? 1 second, you're messing up the punting drill. And the guys say this guy's so fast he can catch the ball while it's in the air. Coach Fazo had to hold his pants to see if he was jumping outside. And John and Jimmy went on up into Canada with J.C. Pelusi. Just got finished with the building out there in Pittsburgh in the Champion City. And John Hussein said these whiteys don't understand. They can't trick Pitt. All they got to do is say, all hail the Pitt, all hail the Pitt. You got Attorney Bertha W going to be hired by Linda L. Montgomery to get the Corvette back made. One Chris Doman said, there's $10 million your mother got in the safe to take care of everything while them whiteys play their game and tell them about I got brain cancer. And they going to try to operate them. I know I'm going to go to Allah, you Akbar. I ain't worried about it after I get baptized in the Jordan River. Tony already knows.